Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and we found ourselves in a new location here. Of course, this is our Ultra Sun playthrough, live stream / occasional pre-recorded video here on the channel. Welcome to everybody I see in the chat. There's Unknown Spike, Golden Shire. Sorry, it is pretty, I guess, late in the evening / early in the morning for you, Golden Shire. I apologize, I can never hit your time zone properly. But hopefully this is worth staying up to check out, because we found our way to what I think I've heard is the hardest wormhole to find in the Ultra Warp Ride. Because I was sitting there last night thinking, I'm just going to do a little bit of my Ultra Warp Ride before going to sleep. And, well, it turned out I found a white wormhole with 2 rings and energy vortex swirling into it. And I thought, let's check this out. I think, based on this guy's outfit, this might be where Guzzlord is. UB05 Glutton. But anyway, so yeah, welcome to everybody. Legendary Kyogre is early. No, you're not. You're pretty much on time. You're here for the live stream. So as you just saw, we did some grinding for our team. What I like about this place is, listen to this. There's no music. And that's creepy. Alright, so let's see who we are working with on the team. It's going to start off with our level 70 Buzzwole, Zell, with the Beast Boost ability holding ICMZ, and the moves are Drain Punch, Leech Life, Ice Punch, and Thunder Punch. And correct me if I'm wrong, but did we not lose Zell one extra time while fighting Blue? I remember using a Max Revive. I think that was only the one knockout. I only think I revived him once. If I revived him a second time, remind me, and if so, that's that last marking for our Ultra Beast. But if we lose him, we might be adding a new Ultra Beast to the team with this encounter. Who knows? Next up, we have Sneaky, our level 60 Arbok. She has the Intimidate ability. No held item for the time being. She has Seed Bomb, Iron Tail, Glare, and Haze. And was it her or... No, I think Whack-A-Mole actually got knocked out during the grinding. Next up is Lapras. I still haven't nicknamed it yet in-game, but we're going to go with Shell Rock, which I think is kind of fitting for the way its shell is almost like a rock or whatever. And, we'll just go with that. Water Absorbability with Ice Beam, Waterfall, Perish Song, and Sheer Cold. Next up is Whack-A-Mole, who did have 2 healings available, so he had to use one during a knockout, unfortunately. But it was, what was it? A critical hit of Drill Run from a Fearow. That's right. Now I remember. Anyway, so still has 1 healing left. Whack-A-Mole level 60, our Alolan Dugtrio with Sand Veil ability holding Lax Incense. Didn't help us dodging the Drill Run. But we have Iron Head, Bulldoze, Rock Slide, and Mud Slap. Next is Turkey, our level 60 Golduck with the Cloud9 ability holding Waterium Z. And Scald, Ice Punch, Signal Beam, and Worry Seed for the moves. And last but not least, our Pikachu from the Kanto region, hailing from the Viridian Forest, although it says here, traveled across both space and time. And Static ability holding the Picanium Z with Volt Tackle, Body Slam, Thunder Wave, and Light Screen. And Legendary Kyogre is starting your own Ultra Sun playthrough. So have you played through the game before, and have you beaten it? Because if so, hopefully I haven't spoiled things by, showing my playthrough. But, hopefully you're enjoying it along the way regardless. Alright, so let's see what this place is all about. Listen up, Roto C. I'm not saying anything important. So the laptop is working for Unknown Spike. So you can play online Pokemon TCG without crashing tomorrow night. Or no, tonight actually. Excellent.
Hey, you came for this planet?
I guess.
Huh? There's not wearing any protective gear. Could it be you're from a different world? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Please make yourself at home. I know it's a bit of a mess here, but if you want to head out, just follow the pipe.
Are we ready for this? Huh. Let's go and pop through here and see where this leads us to. So you only played Pokemon Moon thus far, okay. Now, I've heard this is like a maze. The Ultra Ruin. Which technically does count as a new location, so adding this thing to our collection would count as a new encounter. That's kind of freaky looking. Now, is this actually a maze? It looks like it's pretty straightforward to me. Or does it? Wait, we've hit a barricade already. Uh-oh. Let's see. I see there's stairs. What's this?
This place is completely wrecked. What in the world happened here?
Looks like Guzzlord. Now, I'll admit, I'm not the best Pokemon player, but I'm doing fairly decent. I mean, go check out Ultra Necrozma Battle, and I did pretty good against that. So where does this lead to? What is this? There's too much rubble in the way, can't pass through here. Okay. It's not really a maze so much. It's just, it's pretty straightforward. You just gotta find your way through all the rubble. Cars labeled relocation notice are scattered all over the place. This place is crazy looking. I like it though. An interesting setting to find the trash, garbage-eating Pokemon. What is this? Is this something I can read? Blue sea and blue sky. Ahead is the beachfront area. The screen is playing static-filled messages all over and over. See, I'm finding my way through this alright. What is this? A poster for the power plant is stuck sideways. Safe and secure. Let our power light up your lives. This is a very creepy kind of a thing, isn't it? Where does this take me to? A secret area. Does it? Okay. Oh, it just takes you back. Okay, nice little shortcut. I get you. We're not going that way just yet. We got Guzzlord up here to talk to. Okay, anything else we can check out first of all? Is this Howley City? The letters were too faded to read clearly. Doesn't that look like the sign outside of Howley City Hall? See, Howley City Hall, serving the city's needs. Huh. So, essentially, did Guzzlord just eat Melee Island? Let's talk to this guy, see what's going on. If it's going to listen to us, let's get ready. There it is. Goes. The Ultra Beast encounter has begun. I was hoping for a shiny. Oh well. Alright, what's your stats going to look like? Attack rose sharply. Okay. Now from what I remember, this thing's more bulky on the HP side as opposed to different stats. My favorite Ultra Beast, I'd say right now, is probably Buzzwole. I just like the look of, like, I've said this before, despite how bulky muscular it is, it's got kind of a cuteness to me. Like, the face is so innocent looking, and it's like, it's not its fault that it's all bulked out, it's just how it is, right? So, I kind of like Buzzwole, actually. Alright, I forgot to save. I never save before encounters like this. I like to throw caution to the wind and try to ace things on my first go. I know it sounds crazy, but here's the thing. Dark and Dragon type, so it's weak to Drain Punch, Leech Life, and Ice Punch. I could... Hello, Chandelure. And hello, Gladion Aether. I could try for the Paralysis. So with the attack up, what I want to do first, though, is let's lower that attack stat. Let's bring our Intimidating Sneaky. I can glare this thing, too, for Paralysis. I just hope it doesn't hit us too hard. Thrash, that might actually hurt. Yeah, that hurts. So who can take that the best, then? Let's check the stats here. Defense, 198 for Zell. Zell can take it the best. I could go for Thunder Punch and try to paralyze that way. Let's give that a try. It's a very slim chance of paralysis, but at least we can slowly whittle this thing down. Now, what else will this thing have, though? See, Thrash. I'm expecting a Dark or a Dragon move. Dark would resist, actually. You have a Rotom Dex plushie? Very cool, Gladion Aether. I don't have any... Do I have any plushies from the new games? Not yet. I should probably get some. In fact, I still have some leftover Christmas money. I'm going to be doing some online shopping in a little bit, because I can't find certain things that I want in this area. Like, I want to get, like I said, a new Charizard hat, one that's not so faded. So I'm going to see if I can buy one of those online. I'll see what there is available for plushies, too, maybe in the PokemonCenter.com. Now, we're seeing the defense on this thing is not very good, so we're trying not to knock this thing out, of course. And confused again, so let's go with a potion first of all. That's Hyper Potion. Yeah, I think that's probably good. Currently playing Ultra Moon because your brother's too lazy to beat it, Legendary Kyogre. How could you be too lazy to beat one of these games? These are so fun. And DR Clash Royale Pro has Kartana plushie. Nice. It's kind of funny to think of a big metallic Pokemon like that with blades and stuff being a plushie. I'm glad Aether's getting a Nihilego plush soon. Awesome. Alright, hurts itself. Okay, it's getting a little bit low there. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to heal up Sneaky once again and come in for one more Intimidate. And if we can manage to pull off an attack, we can paralyze with Glare. One more hit and is knocked out. No. Stop this. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Sneaky, get in there, quick. And Legendary Kyogre named their Dartrix Grass Hoot. Cool. Almost like Robin Hood, in a way. Alright, so attack set is back to neutral. Actually, that might save it from knocking itself out. Can't quite take another one of those yet, so here's what we have to do. Switch Zell back in, take a hit. Yeah, I can't help it, Chandelure. It's confusing itself with its own Thrash. I can't control that. No! Alright, here's what we're going to do right now. I'm going to bring Sneaky back in. The last Thrash would have knocked him out, or knocked her out, but when she comes in and intimidates, it's going to lower this thing's attack stats. So we should survive the hit, and it should survive its own hit as well. Depending on who they go for. You can also miss, please. Come on, Sneaky, you can dodge this. Give us a chance to heal. Now, if it breaks out of its own confusion... Actually, it still has one chance to hurt itself without getting knocked out, I think. So let's heal up. Yeah, Chandelure, you lost 2 Guzzlors to confusion. Not the best, for sure. Yes, snaps out. We don't dodge that, but we should be able to handle 1 plus 1 more. So we have a chance to glare this thing now. Paralyze this thing. Come on. And, well, actually, DR Clash Royale. I keep trying to say Crash Royale. Brings up a good point. Talking about fan mail and stuff. I'm thinking, like, eventually, as the channel gets bigger, I've heard of people that will, you know, set up P.O. boxes and stuff for fan mail and fan items to be sent to them. Do you think that's something I should look into? Getting something prepared for, you know, if you folks want to send me something? Not that I'm, like, looking for stuff, right? I don't want to be one of those people that's, like, send me free things. But if you guys actually do want to, like, send something and share it, I'd be okay with that. So... yeah, I don't want to give out the personal address online, but if I set up like a P.O. box, that could be something that we could do, if you guys think it's a cool idea. Alright, so we're doing okay. So far it's paralyzed, it's in the red. One more hit to its own confusion brings it down really low, but I don't think it knocks itself out. Just don't critical hit me and we'll be okay. So it's confused once again. We're going to heal. What do you guys think? We're going to get this on our first try? It's looking like a potential possible. Let's try another Pokeball. Now, of course, many people are probably thinking, why not use a better Pokeball? But, like, this is part of my challenge. I want to use the red and white. Because when it works, it's a big deal. That's not the big deal right yet, though. Come on, hit yourself once. No! Snaps out. And it's confused again. Alright. Giving us a run for our money, Guzzlord. Oh, Gladion Aether caught Necrozma in a Beast Ball. Very cool. Should you, Legendary Kyogre wants to see, or ask, should you get Monferno on the team? Could be an idea. What's your current team looking like, actually? What's under the hat? Pretty much nothing, absolutely. I can't lift it too high because the headphones are on. Heavy Slam. Is it out of Thrashers, I wonder? That still hurts. So if it's out of Thrashes, we're in a better spot. It won't head itself in confusion anymore. Nope, it still got Thrash. Okay, now we know. Now, I think we would survive a second hit, but let's give it a chance to confuse itself again. Actually, hang on. Let's do this. Switch into Zell. If I come back in one more time with Intimidate, it could probably hit itself once more without fainting. Yeah, we're looking kind of... Oh, that was a critical, too. It did that little? Alright, it's confused again. We switch once more. Sneaky will survive another Thrash if it goes for that. I'll have to spend time healing up. Pretty much, Ron, yeah. Exactly. Looking too feminine over here. There's a Thrash. We will survive without a critical. Let's heal. Golden Shark clicked out of the stream for a second, but you are back. Awesome. Welcome back. Alright, Hyper Potion once again. Now, just tap yourself once, Guzzlord. Come on. Give us that. Look at that. It's as low as we're going to be able to get it. Pokeball, now's the time. Come on, everybody, throw me some good luck down in the chat. That didn't work. Don't hit yourself. Don't hit yourself. Yes. It's not over yet. Come on. We got to get this guy. Snaps out of confusion, though. That's good. Stop using Thrash. You're going to hit yourself. No! No! We got to do it. We got to do it this time. This is it. It's going to hit itself. I know it. If we do catch it, what should we nickname it? It's still here. Alright. We got to heal up Sneaky now. A nice Hyper Potion does the trick all the way back to full. Whew. So your team is Combuskin, Dartrix, Wartortle, Brione, and Ash Hat Pikachu. Well, you already got a Fire and Fighting type, actually, so you might not want to add another one. Oh, there it goes, man! I don't even want you anyway. I got you in Pokemon Moon. Go away, Guzzlord. Anyway, I basically wanted to show off this area because I hadn't checked it out yet, and I thought it's pretty cool to show it off. The mysterious creature disappeared. We gave it a good go, though. You gotta admit that. Alright, let's throw some citrus berries at our big Ultra Beast here. Oh, you're on vacation, Ron. How's it going? Cool. And you're wasting your time on your vacation watching my stream? What are you doing with your life? I mean, I appreciate it, but... Alright, back we go, because I do have something else I want to check out in the Pony Plains. That was an interesting encounter, though. Now, I've knocked out 3 Ultra Beasts thus far. I did encounter another Xurkitree. Pretty sure I knocked that one out. Oh, where's the pipe? Over here. I think I fought a 3rd Xurkitree, and it got knocked out. Oh, hey, wow, you're actually able to keep up with Mr. Glutton. It'll be back once it gets hungry. I bet it would love to play again, too. So it will come back? Cool. I was wondering about that, because I've knocked out 3 Ultra Beasts so far, and when it's over, it says the mysterious Pokemon vanished or whatever, and I thought, does that mean they'll never come back? But we have a chance to maybe someday get Guzzlord. Alright, let's head on back. And Rotom looks sleepy, which means a Roto-Lotto boost thingy. Let's grab that before continuing on. Sorry to keep you writing, and it is going to be the amazing power known as a berry. Either HP or PP restoration. We'll grab that. PP restores, okay. Alright, so the first thing that I want to do, should I go to heal? We probably should. Well, we're not that low in the PP or HP, so we're going to go ahead and check out this little mysterious cave by Pony Plains. I don't know what it is. So, Mr. Clutch letting me know, the legendaries even come back, do they? I hope so, because I've knocked out a couple, unfortunately. Who was it? Regirock struggled itself unconscious. And, Beetlejuice, I could nickname that eventually, yeah. I haven't found Nihilego yet. No, Gladion. I haven't seen that one. I've only seen Xurkitree, Buzzwole. I found a second Buzzwole. And what else did I encounter? Kartana, we saw that, I think, in one of the other live streams. I think that's it for Ultra Beast thus far. I haven't seen Nihilego. I haven't seen... well, if you've seen Guzzlord now. I guess, like, how many Ultra Beasts are there in the wormholes? Because I know, like, there'd be, you know, Sun and Moon exclusives, right? Ooh, item. I found Stardust. Yeah, so far no Nihilego just yet. Now, what is this cave? Oh, you have a doggo named Silvally. Cool. Wait a minute. Don't we have all the Z crystals? What is this? Como O has its own Z move? That's cool. Let's see, it probably changes clanging scales into a specific attack. Let's see. Whoops, too far. Yeah, it changes clanging scales to an exclusive Z move. I didn't realize that. This was not as big of a cave as I was expecting it to be. That's cool. Are there any hidden items? Whoops, wrong Pokemon. There you are, Stoutland. I don't see anything. It's cool that they just give you like the specific, like species-specific Z crystal in the cave like this, as opposed to like you have to find someone who has it. It makes you think it's like just an elemental type kind of thing. All right, so there's one less thing we're gonna do, and we're gonna head over here. We're gonna check out Pony Meadow because this does, I believe, take us to. My volume's too loud. Take us to where Zygarde is tucked away at. This also gives us more. Oh, never mind. Gives us more nectar to transform our Passion, the Oricorio, into a ghost type. Wait, she's already kind of a ghost type because she's been knocked out permanently. But there's a Ribombee. Not quite like the Totem Ribombee. And Golden Shire will one day finish Pokemon Ultra Moon. One day. And by finish, you mean like the main story, or... Actually, you know what? I should leave it with different... What? I can't get away! Do you mean like story, or just up to... Oh, so post-game you're talking about, so you're up to Giovanni. Okay. Oh, right, because you're saying that you got knocked out. And you couldn't beat the guy. It's kind of like a Nuzlockian Chandelure. It's like... I'll show you in a little bit. Once Pokemon take a certain number of hits, I put them away permanently. Oh, not Quiver Dance. That's going to be annoying. Yeah, Infernape's pretty good. Have you seen the Infernape card from the new Ultra Prism expansion, Pokemon TCG? It is pretty cool. It has a nice ability where if a Pokemon is burned, the opposing Pokemon, you put 6 damage counters instead of 2 for the burn, which is definitely a lot of power to it. And Elijah, it is 6:24 a.m. where you live. Time zones are wacky, aren't they? We've got somebody over in the UK. It's currently after midnight. We got someone here. I'm assuming that's somewhere on the west coast of North America. And 6:24 a.m. We got 4-hour difference. Everyone all over the world checking it out. It's pretty cool. All right, yeah. So I should lead with someone who needs the experience. Let's go with Sneaky. And then. Well, you know what? I was just thinking, you guys want to see Team Rainbow Rocket done as a live stream, right? So my plan is, I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow. I'll do one for some more Pokemon Ultra Sun. It is a Roto, or a Poke Finder spot. Let's grab a snapshot here of... Am I not seeing something? Oh. Oh, it's the Oricorio that we cannot have. Get over here. Really? Where'd you go? There you are. That was a good shot. Oh, you dodged me. Where'd you go now? Isn't this fun? This is awesome. Where are you at? Come on, face me. I'm gonna say that's good enough. We got a pretty good shot. Yeah, we want to move on already. Wasting so much time. Alright, so they said that was the best shot. Let's show this one off. Is this the best shot? Yes, it is. Okay, let's see what the comments are. Let's see if we get some pretty good comments here. Good angle, getting pretty good. What are you trying to do to my eyes? Trying to show you some beauty in the world, Mr. Random Commenter. A flower field. Wow, you can see that? I didn't think I got that in the picture. You've inspired me. I'll be your fan from now on. Hey, we're getting good comments from people. Look at this. New top record. Cool. It's almost like Pokemon Snap. Alright, we'll save that to the SD card because I guess it was a decent shot. And Harrison Ruggles, thank you for subscribing and liking. I appreciate it. Hopefully you stick around and enjoy some of our regular crazy Pokemon content here on the channel. For for the time being, what was I going to do? I was going to talk about Team Rainbow Rocket. So my idea is to do some live streaming tomorrow. I'll do at least one in the daytime, or probably around the same time, if this works for everybody. I think everyone's kind of cool with this time slot. And I'll start the Team Rainbow Rocket stuff there, because I want to have time to do some more grinding for our Pokemon. So what do we find in the bubbly rocky outcropping here? This is actually... No! I realized I didn't get our first encounter. That was the Ribombee. I knocked it out. Completely forgot this was a Nuzlocke style thing. I mean, I'm kind of content with the team that I have, so it's not the worst thing in the world. And, ooh, Gladion Aether is battling Team Rainbow Rocket right now, this very second? If so, good luck, take them down. Show all those evil villains who's the real boss in Pokemon. When I got hurt out here, this Purple Pass right here carried me all the way back to town. Did ya? Probe. Or a Poprobe. Well, although we don't have an Oricorio, we'll grab this purple nectar. It is my favorite color. I should get more purple shirts to show that off. Actually, what I want to do, I was talking about ordering something online. I definitely want to order a nice, fancy, designer-looking pair of purple pants. Purple's not an often seen color when it comes to men's fashion. Not that I am really fashionable to begin with, but it's not seen as a manly color, and I say, frig that. Purple is awesome. I'm going to love that color no matter what. Power Lens. What does that do? That seems different from what I'm used to. Item to be held. Oh, never mind. It's another power boost item. Hello, Dark King Slayer. How's it going? Welcome to the chat and the live stream. Still got about a half hour of today's adventure as we continue checking out the... What's this one called again? I forget the name of the cave, but I'm pretty sure it's where we're going to find our good old buddy Zygarde. I can't even think of names. Anyway, our encounter next up is going to be a powerful Ribombee. Yeah, purple and pink are the manliest colors. People in the chat agree, right? I mean, you're going to be a true man to wear those colors with pride. And I will do so once I get some nice purple pants. Because what I want to do, eventually I want to, like, what was I going to do? What was I going to say? We'll get a knockout. Very cool. I'm distracted by using a super effective move. Yeah, for the next, when spring comes around for Pokemon Go, for the videos, I want to, like, update the intro video. I've got these really colorful red sneakers I bought. I want to get some nice colorful purple pants. I'm gonna try to get like a really bright colored shirt. I want to look like the most colorful thing walking around playing Pokemon Go, just because of the thrill of it, the sheer fun, the craziness. Let's let Turkey have some action next up. Haven't used Turkey in a little while here on the channel. What do you have to say? Chaz? Oh, it's the Dancy Lady. Chaz, I was so sure I'd meet you here. It's me, Meredith, the trainer who hopes to be an actress. Now my journey to learn the styles needed to perform different roles is nearly at an end. So please, do me the favor of battling me just one more time in my latest style. Sure. What level are you now? I'm so glad. I won't waste any time. And Twirly McDude. Good, sir. I would be delighted if you would agree to have a battle against me. So if you please, have at me. Let's do this. Let's take down the ghost type. So, Gaming with Elijah has caught their Zygarde in a Pokeball. Well, obviously I'm going to try the same thing, assuming we get to take on Zygarde in this episode. So let us try to scald this thing. Actually, we got Ice Punch. Let's try an Ice Punch. Ice Punch sounds good. Don't flinch me out. Thank you. Super effective. Boom. One more does the trick. Freeze it? No. What was it I was fighting? Oh, when I was fighting the other Buzzswole, the one that we found in the... Oh, come on. Now we're not super effective with our ice. When, what was I going to say? When I fought the other Buzzswole, I had Zell out there. We used Ice Punch. We managed to get the... Freeze. Which was pretty cool. And that Buzzswole spent about 10 turns being frozen. Now, we didn't manage to catch it, unfortunately. But it was still kind of cool to get that lucky freeze. I've heard that freeze is the most effective for catching. Is it freeze or sleep? Maybe they're the same. But either way, I thought, I got the freeze. I can get this Pokemon. And I didn't. It managed to break out. And, oh, you know what happened? Our good old Arbok Sneaky took it out with a critical hit. I thought, oh, we can lightly Seed Bomb it. It resists Seed Bomb. Boom, critical. Thanks, Sneaky. Appreciate it. I already have a Buzzwole anyway, so I guess it's okay. My thanks to you, sweet Chaz. You were so ruthless in that battle that I was given a perfect opportunity to test my Sensu-style performance under true pressure. Now then. And off she goes. Chaz, thank you for helping me all these times. I will definitely use the experience you have helped me gain and become the kind of actress that can take on any role. Here, this is just my way of saying thanks. Swords Dance. I'll take that. So, Valley, sleeping on you, Gladion? That's so cute. I'd love to give you an autograph or something, but I'll have you wait till I'm really famous before giving you that. After all, we will surely meet again, right? Let's both do our best to wear our dreams. Alola! Oh, we got another Roto Lotto boost here coming up. Let's grab that. What do you think we're going to get this time, folks? A star! Roto Bargains. I can buy some stuff for cheap. I got a bunch of those, actually. I should start buying more things. How many do I have? Roto Bargains. I've got 18 Roto Bargains. I should really start using more of those. I was going to say, yeah, Ron is my fellow professor at the Heroes Beacon Pokemon League. Trying to get some feedback on, I guess, demographics and stuff to see a TM of Overheat. We're trying to see maybe if we can get some more players coming to the league, because more players are always welcome for some TCG, and eventually, if we get enough folks interested, maybe some Pokemon video game battling there as well. I'd love to be able to do some of that, and maybe find a way that I could record that, although I would have to use my recorder here. I can figure something out, maybe. Alright, where does this take us to? I think there's more paths than there was last time. And Dark Kingslayer has the Nightmare Pokemon. That is Darkrai, is it not? So there's an item here. I want to grab this. It is going to be Power Herb. Oh, I was going to say, I bet it's one of those power items, the things that boost stats. It was a power item, but it's not the power item that we're thinking. That actually lets you use a 2-turn charge move on the first turn, like Solar Beam or Sky Attack. Really takes people by surprise when, if I have Blaze my Charizard in battle, and he's holding the Power Herb, I get to use Solar Beam in one go. There's 3 ways I like to work with my Charizard. Power Herb is a good thing for a Solar Beam. If I have the Gracium Z, I get to use Bloom Doom without charging. And with a Mega Charizard Y, I get the Drought ability, and Solar Beam fires off immediately. Gladion Aether has 30 Nihilego in one game. You need help. You know what I would actually say? I don't know if you can do this or not, but what if you were to Wonder Trade a bunch of them off? Could you imagine opening up Wonder Trade and getting just some sort of crazy Pokemon? Which reminds me, I kind of want to show something off. Something I sort of came to mind of something that we could do. I've caught another couple of shiny Pokemon in the Ultra Warp Ride. How do you teach Charizard Solar Beam? There is a TM for Solar Beam, and Charizard can learn it nowadays. It wasn't until, I think, maybe Gen 4, maybe even Gen 3, that it could... I flinched? Come on. That it could actually learn Solar Beam, but it can learn it, and it's pretty cool. Have I tried Pokemon Showdown? I think I've seen it, but I haven't played it, no. Oh, stop digging. Alright, we're going to heal, because Dig could actually hurt us quite a bit. Let's go for a Super. Actually, you know what we could actually do, actually? I should say actually a few more times, actually. But we're actually going to heal, because I had no flying type to resist this hit, or be immune to this hit. I mean, Zell could have taken it. Bug does resist ground. It wasn't as powerful as I was afraid. Where do I get Solar Beam TM? I don't know. Do I... Would you stop digging? Alright, then. We're going to switch out. See, I'm thinking... Oh, wait. Can we switch out? Does this thing have Arena Trap? It does not. Okay, sweet. We can switch. Does anyone know where to get the Solar Beam TM? I don't know if I have it yet. So I might be completely, out of luck to try to share that. So let's Drain Punch. You're not flinching us this time. Look at this. I love this. I can absorb so much HP from so many Pokemon now with Drain Punch. Alright, so before I go any further in, I'm going to head over to the Pokemon Center because I want to show you some more shiny Pokemon. Yeah, so Chandelure makes a point. Good point. I'm pretty sure... Well, I know Alolan Dugtrio can have tangling hair, but it does have a second ability, I think. I'm not sure if it has Arena Trap or not. So Legendary Kyogre is asking, what's a good nickname for a Monferno? Well, you could go with maybe a Saiyan name like Goku, because Saiyans are monkeys, and the fiery aura of the flames of Inferno or Monferno or Infernape could be like the Kaioken energy when Goku goes Kaioken times 20, or even just any number really. All right, so what I want to show you is my shiny Pokemon. Which box are we looking at here? So I have caught. I've got Drapion here. I've had Nuzleaf for a while. I've had the Heliolisk. I also got a shiny Magcargo, which is cool, and a shiny Barbaracle. So my idea was, what if during these live streams, what if I was to do some Wonder Trading? And if you guys have your games ready, we can try Wonder Trading with... Well, you guys can try Wonder Trading at the same time, see if you happen to get it. You think that's an idea? I won't do it just yet, but it's an idea I want to throw out there for you guys to consider. Because I would watch the King Nappy. He would have Wonder Trade Wednesdays as a regular weekly feature on his channel, and they would spend the week preparing a whole box of a Pokemon with like maybe a certain move or certain nature, certain IVs and stuff like that. I don't know if I actually have enough things to really make it a full event like that. Where am I going here? Right over here. But if you guys want to see maybe some Wonder Trading, have a chance to get one of those shinies as I get them, like, I'm not going to use the shinies. I'm just going to fill up my box, basically. So I'd be cool with, sending them out to folks. If you guys think that's a cool idea for maybe the next live stream tomorrow morning, let me know. I also want to get your feedback on one other thing. Whenever I know for a fact that I'm going to have a live stream at a certain time, like I knew this live stream was going to be today at 10 my time, as soon as I know, even if it's a few days in advance, I will set up the schedule so you guys can see several days ahead of time that we're going to have a live stream. Do you guys like that I have the streams set up that early, or do you want me to wait until closer to the actual time or the day of the live stream? So if I waited until like yesterday, I could have set up a schedule. Do you guys like the advance notice, or do you like it closer to the day? Just let me know down below, because I want to make sure you guys have the notifications, the way you guys want to see them. Alright, let's take this Ribombee down for a quick bit of experience. Ah, Chandelure, you got shiny Barbaracle, forgot to save afterwards? Aww. Well, it's kind of funny. I caught the shiny Magcargo, and I didn't save immediately. I kept going on, and then a few wormholes later, I actually got the shiny Barbaracle. I'm like, that's a save. I'll save both of those. Dark Kingslayer wishes they had a shiny or normal Genesect. Is Genesect available in the wormholes, everybody? That could be interesting. And Gladion Aether has 30 shinies. Not bad. Not trying to, like, one-up you or anything, but throughout the years of playing Pokemon, way back as early as Pokemon Sapphire, when I sent them all up to Pearl, and they're currently all still sitting in Pearl, I had a whole box full of shinies, which is 30, actually. Yeah, Inferno's kind of OP, especially with Kaioken times 20. Alright, so let's see what else we can find in here. Hey, we could Ice Punch that. So Goldenshire does like to know well in advance of when the streams are going to be going on. Okay. Or am I misreading that? Do you mean you want them closer to the day? I like Quick Guard. You see the hand just... It's like jazz hands. And boom, Ice Punch. So this is going to be a good place to actually grind up our Pokemon even higher. Which I'm going to like, because tonight, after our TCG Online live stream, I'll be doing some of the grinding to prepare for Team Rainbow Rocket as early as tomorrow. Who knows how we're going to pull through that one. Now, okay, this is an interesting question. For those of you who are playing Team Rainbow Rocket, every time you beat one of the team leaders, are you able to go to your PC in between? It's going to make an important decision for how I'm going to take them on. So let me know if you guys know the answer to that. Because I haven't looked into it myself. I want to sort of be surprised. Can Infernape even learn Ice Punch, though, I wonder? I don't think it can. I think it can get Thunder Punch. So we're gonna switch. We just leveled up. Let's let our own Dugtrio get some experience in here as we go for a couple of citrus berries. Healing up Turkey. So the time is good. This time is good, and at the time I'll be happy if I'm not sure if any other people are good with it, but I will be. So you can change in between. Okay, excellent. Thanks, Dark King Slayer, because I have a plan in mind for what I'm going to be doing, and I don't want to like spoil it, but you'll see when we get to it. All right, now, do you think we're going to be able to get the Zygarde? I think we go left to get some items. And a trainer battle. We'll stay on our Mudsdale. Why not? It's cool. I ended up here in Resolution Cave, that's what it's called, while searching for more trials. The trials are done. Oh, so Elijah used Lily as a PC to heal your Pokemon. Very cool. Good call. So veteran Letitia with a Rabombi. We've seen enough of these things. Hey, we have an Iron Head using Pokemon on the field right now. Let's do that. Are we going to be faster? It's level 61. We got this. What can you do to us? Exactly. That's what nothing looks like right there. I actually did about half. Iron Head does about more than half. Get out of here, Rabombi. We've dealt with you enough. Golden Star doesn't like the trials. You miss the gyms and gym leaders. Well, this is scary, first of all. Try Sneaky. Both Sneaky and Zell would resist, but Sneaky lowers the attack stats. Let's go with Sneaky here. Well, you know what's really interesting, Golden Shire? I said this back when I was first playing through Pokemon Moon. In a way, it's not really like they've changed that much. You know, they say there are no gyms, but when you go into the trials, you can't catch Pokemon, right? So all the Pokemon that you fight along the way, consider them like the trainers in the gym. When you fight the Totem, that's like the gym leader. So it's kind of the same idea, I would say. I don't know. I guess I'm looking at it as like, I compare it to Pokemon XD and Pokemon Coliseum. That does nothing. Okay, we're switching. We're going for some super effective hits on this thing. Let's get Zell in here. But yeah, like, Coliseum and XD were really different as opposed to the main series games where you go 8 gyms, fight the legendary along the way, fight the evil team. But with this game here, you're still basically doing gym-like things. And not that I dislike it, but I felt it could have been a little bit more different. But I'm cool with how it turned out. And so Gladion only had your Nihilego when you beat them. You needed to save Lucamine. But you don't know why, because you're not a fan of Lucamine. I mean, I like her better in this game. The first one, she was just basically corrupt and, you know, evil, unstable, something like that. But in this one, she seemed a lot more wanting to help the region. You know? She seemed more like a good guy in this one, anyway. I like how they're a lot more open with their fact that she was working with the Ultra Recon Squad and the Ultra Beast and all that stuff, because it was kind of hidden, secretive in the first one. And this game here, she was actually pretty much fully explaining it all. The trial called Life doesn't end until you run out of energy. You might as well enjoy it. That is true. You know, if I was doing like a Nuzlocke challenge of life, like a no-death run in my actual life, I'm doing pretty good so far. Alright, so let's hop off our Mudsdale. A Coliseum, XD, and a GameCube would be very cool to have Golden Shire. A Power Weight. We had all the power items. Definitely there's some pretty fun games. I remember the reason I got XD Gale of Darkness initially was because that was the only way in Gen 3 to get Lugia. Because you didn't have... Were they in Fire Red, Leaf Green? I don't even remember. Another battle? Let's do this. My outward face is that of a backpacker. What about my inward face? Isn't that called your skull? Are you Team Skull? Is that what I'm supposed to draw from this? Am I drawing conclusions that do not actually make any sense whatsoever? Manectric. We have a ground type on the field. Just don't flame burst. Excuse me. Hiccup / burp, whatever that was. Just don't flame burst me. Actually, we're faster. This is not going to knock you out, though, because your defense is amazing. Oh, well, it came pretty close. As it was dropping that fast, I was like, let's just keep talking. I'll pretend like I know what I'm talking about. And, okay, so Lugia is in Fire Red, Leaf Green. So before those games came out, though... Oh, wait. What came out first? Was it XD or the Fire Red, Leaf Green remakes? See, as a Pokemon professor, you'd think I would know such things, but nope. Clearly not. So I think at the time when I got that, I was like, that's the only way I can get myself a Lugia. And it seemed kind of weird to buy an entire game just for one Pokemon, but it was a fun game anyway. You guys are so strong, I'm gonna steal a glorious victory! And Gladion and Aether asking, do I think Team Skull and the Aether Foundation are rivals? I really don't, because apparently Team Skull was being funded by the Aether Foundation. Like, I guess the individual members maybe see each other as rivals. Maybe they didn't know what's going on behind the scenes, that Lucamine had hired Team Skull to do nefarious work while keeping the Aether Foundation looking all pristine and prestigious and stuff, but I think, on the whole, they are basically just working together. I'm a treasure hunter looking for treasure. Have a whiff of this whole area. You can smell the aroma of treasure. So which team do I hate the most? Team Plasma, Rocket, Magma, Aqua, or Skull? Definitely, I would go with Team Plasma. Like, I think we can, Rotom. We can battle all the trainers. The reason I don't really like Team Plasma, like, I don't hate them, but I like them the least, let's say. The reason is, they are so hypocritical. You fight them, they're all like, using Pokemon as tools is evil. You must release your Pokemon. And I'm like, no. And they're like, well, then we're going to send our Pokemon in to battle you to teach you a lesson. And it's like, you're using this... You just said not to use them as tools of weapons and stuff, and you're just doing that. Alright, then. I mean, we know in the end why that happened. Because Getsis was all, you know, super sneaky and stuff like that, but... It just seemed like it made no sense. Why would they tell you it's wrong to use Pokemon like that, and then use Pokemon like that? Kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? Kind of ruins your point. Anyways, let's grab ourselves another item over here. Picking up a nice, powerful dead end. We got Terrain Extender. That allows whenever you have like a Tapu come in, of course, their terrain they set up. Or no, actually not just that. Using an attack that sets up the terrain, like electric terrain of Xurkitree. Wait, there's rocks over here. I want to bust those first. Yeah, it lets your terrain last for even longer. And we got a Golbat. We got our Lapras on the field. Shell Rock. I gotta remember to nickname this guy in between episodes. Once I do the grinding, I'll have the nickname for sure. And if I forget, whoops, I apologize in advance. Hello Lord Nakrak. Or Nakrak. I'm not sure how you'd like to pronounce that, but hello anyway. Welcome to the chat, the live stream. We've got 10 more minutes remaining for today's episode as Golbat calls for help. I think what I might want to do is just try to press onward to find our legendary. Now, I'm not going to do the mistake I made before, in which I rushed and got a lot of our Pokemon taken away from us. I didn't mention this yet either, but our good old pesky starting Pokemon, good old trusty starting Pokemon, Robin Hoot, took his last injury during a grinding session, of all things. So that's why he's no longer on our team. I apologize. It was both. It was kind of this two Pokemon were fighting us. They both went for the same attack, both of which did a little over half, and he was gone. Just like that. Alright, let's waterfall this Golbat and drop it down. So, although we might be going a little bit over time for today's episode, depending on how fast I get to Zygarde, I'm going to end off this episode with the Zygarde encounter. Hopeful capture as well. And when that happens, should I add Zygarde to the team? In fact, there's a place we haven't even checked out yet. There's Dexio and Cinna, I believe, talking about Zygarde. There's a little trailer that we haven't gone to. Let's grab Earthquake. That's a good move. Team Plasma uses Pokemon to liberate other Pokemon. But once they're done, they release the Pokemon they have fought? Oh, really? Because, from what we understand, you know, Getsis, his whole evil scheme was to make it so that nobody else had Pokemon. And that way he would be the only one with them, or his team. But this guy was stuck. In this case, I'll ask you, what do you think a mountain is? It is a buffet for a Larvitar. Tomorrow, when will I stream? I'm going to do the same time as today. So 10 o'clock Atlantic, whatever time the stream started for you today, same time tomorrow. Or would you guys want to see it at a different time? Because this time works pretty good for me. It gives me time to go and take care of some, you know, daily stuff throughout the day. And, you guys want to do another live stream tomorrow night as well for Pokemon TCG Online? Because I could do that. Alright, let's see what this thing goes for. Earthquake. Tears open the ground, but Lapras can handle it. Come on, Shell Rock. Use that Rocky Shell of yours. Nice. Let's go for the super effective. Oh, that's a big hit right there. And Gladion sees them as rivals because of your Pokemon theory that the only reason Gladion joined Team Skull is to rival the Aether Foundation. Alright, let us go for a nice Hyper Potion. The sun is finally out. It's morning time, everybody. Yay! Ultra Sun has risen once again. Are you going to counter Arya? Well, we're going for a special attack in that case. Yeah, who did I... Someone got knocked out from Mudsdale's counter during the training, the grinding. Hey, Frozen! Nice. Oh, your stamina. Alright. I love when you get that freeze, even though it's like a 10% chance. You could say Gladion was helping them to get to Aether, not to join Team Skull. Maybe. I'm not sure. There's a lot of, like, not fully explained stuff going on there. Because, like, well... It doesn't make as much sense in this version, does it? Because, like, Gladion left with Type Null because he knew that Lucimini was trying to get the Ultra Beasts. But that wasn't so much of a thing in this one. A mountain is a concept. Something you must overcome is a mountain. Oh, I get ya. And I believe we have found the Zygarde Cave. Should I save? I ain't saving. We're going in all risky like. Alright. So this is exactly the cave that we saw back in X and Y, or the exact same layout. I hear Golbat in the distance. Oh, there's Pokemon in here too? I don't want to fight you guys. Hi.
That's a new Pokemon.
It certainly is. I mean, we already have our encounter in here, but, that's an interesting Pokemon. Let's knock it out. Alright, so when we fight our trusty Zygarde, it's going to be... Isn't it weird? Rock Climb is a move that doesn't really do much, yet some Pokemon learn it naturally. It was an HM back in Gen 4. Didn't really do too much, it just let you climb up certain walls. And I guess they realized it was kind of limited in that sense. But a ground dragon of Zygarde we're going to deal with. Hey, it is sitting up right there for us. You know what? We're going to do something here. Just because I don't want to get randomly attacked like crazy. Rotom, help us out, would ya? Give us some stealth. We got 8 of these guys. I just want to grab items, and then we'll take on the legendary. So we find anything down this way. Yeah, we got a light ball. Oh! I can give that Pikachu! Yes! Alright, what else do we find here? So, Elijah has caught Zygarde in a Pokeball. I'm going to try to emulate that exact feat in just a moment. Let's grab this. An Adrenaline Orb. What if you use it on a Legendary? Could they call in another Legendary? That would be pretty interesting. 2 Legends fighting you at once. Overpowered, sure, but kind of cool. Oh, I like the way the Roto Stealth works. It's based off of time as opposed to steps. Is there nothing over here? Oh, there it is. Big Nugget. I'll take that. But, yeah, the regular repels and stuff, they work off of how far you've walked, but Rotom has the time over there, which is definitely a nice little feature. Can I do some Wi-Fi battles? I will as soon as I'm done the main story. That is something I want to bring to the channel. Oh, I could have found a Toxic Orb. I bought one in the last live stream there with my battle points. I mean, it's okay to have 2, I guess. But I do want to do Wi-Fi battling as soon as the main story is done. I guess as soon as we're done with Team Rainbow Rocket. Alright, there is Zygarde. Who do you want to lead off with? I kind of want to lead Sneaky for the glare. And here's what we're going to do. So we can also get the Intimidate drop. I don't want to get one-shot KO'd, though. So what I'm going to actually do is put some of my hard-earned battle points to the work. We're going to get... Where is it at? I'm looking for it. Same tactic we used against Ultra Necrozma. Focus Sash. We will survive 1 hit. For sure. Alright. Let's try to get this thing. Listen up, Rotor C. No. Zygarde. I should give it the voice that it had in the anime. The Japanese edition, actually. Alright. Can we make this catch? Immediately, first thing is that glare. It's only level 60, that's not so bad. I forgot to save! I never save before a Legendary. I love the thrill of the first encounter. If I can't get it on the first try, I don't care. I don't want it. That happened back in Pokemon Pearl. So, I used to save before encounters, and then that made me realize it kind of defeats the purpose of each Pokemon being a one-time encounter. Because, like, if you save every time, you know, before an encounter, then what's the point of making a one-time encounter? You're going to be guaranteed to get it over time, right? So, Land's Wrath. That's not even a knockout. That's amazing. Alright, let's switch. We can go for an Ice Punch on this thing. And one-hit KO it, so we're not doing that for sure. So, Ground Dragon does not resist fighting or bug. Yeah, Zygarde 100% is pretty awesome. I like the fact that it looks like Optimus Prime. Its face looks like it has that kind of mask thing. So let's... I'm going to try a Drain Punch. Steady yourself, Zell. Don't go for the knockout. That's some good damage right there. Alright. So how do we tap this thing a little bit? So Land's Wrath. Whack-A-Mole and Sneaky are both weak to that, so they can't come in. Pikachu's weak to it as well. I could... what attacks do we have here? Let's see. Not the best. I guess Signal Beam could be okay. Let's go with Turkey. A Zygarde killed Lysandre in the anime, so you hate it. Was it ever confirmed? Yes, I can use Roto Catch. That is true. I can do that. I don't think it was ever really confirmed that he was gone for good there. Like, you know, they didn't see him anymore, so it's to be expected, right? Okay, as long as we don't get a critical, one more lowers it nicely. Calm yourself, Turkey. You got this. Don't go overzealous. Thank you. I take that. So for the time being, I guess we're going to let Zell come in and just take these hits, because he is pretty much a tank for these ground-type attacks. And we're going to go ahead and use that Roto Catch and go for the old Pokeball. I actually like a lot of the other teams. Like, I'll admit, Team Flare is not really memorable. They didn't really do stuff that stood out that much. They're all about, like, you know, just all stylized and stuff, but somehow Team Skull, I remember them quite a bit, just because of how goofy they are and stuff. Like, even characters in-game don't give them the time of day. The first time you meet them in Pokémon Moon, you're talking with Lysandre, not Lysandre, what am I talking about? Alima on the pier, the marina, and they come up and you get the music, and then Alima just looks away. So, how's your trials going? Team Skull are just a bunch of goofballs, and I love it. So I am taking your advice, Gaming with Elijah. You said use a Roto Catch, and I'm doing just that. And I am always the kind of person that has to just use Pokeballs. Like, there's something built into my brain that I like the extra challenge. So the extra challenge is pretty cool, even though this thing's being a jerk and breaking out immediately. If I had our Totem Lurantis with us, I could go for a False Swipe, but we don't have that. I should have actually thought to teach that to somebody here. I'm pretty sure some of these Pokemon could learn False Swipe. Maybe our Alolan Dugtrio could have. So you caught yours on the first Pokeball. Alright, that I can't emulate, because I've already failed several times thus far. But who was it I caught on my first Pokeball? There was a legendary I encountered. Oh, back in Pokemon Red and Blue, or Pokemon Blue that I played, I caught Zapdos on the first Pokeball. This was the fourth Pokeball. So we have Zygarde. Not bad. Very cool catch. And Sneaky and Turkey gaining some experience. Let's check out this Pokedex. It's a legendary Pokemon. Of course it is. Hello, Anderson. Welcome to the last few moments of the live stream. You came just in time to see this legendary capture. Zygarde, the Order Pokemon, 50% form. This is Zygarde's form when about half of its pieces have been assembled. It plays the role of monitoring the ecosystem. So, I could go with Ziggy for a nickname. Look at these animations. Look at this thing. How many animations does this thing have? It's like 5? That's like a 6th animation. Okay, that's cool. Anyway, shall we nickname? I like the idea of just going with Ziggy. Let's go with Ziggy, the Zygarde. Now, before we end off, though, I want to check out Well, hang on. Let's see Ziggy's summary. We're going to put it in the team for the time being. I want to go check out that place that I didn't even check out that might have something to do with Zygarde. Land's Wrath, Glare, Safeguard, Dragon Breath, Aura Break with a neutral nature of Hardy. Alright. Oh, you're going to be heading out, Anderson. Just heading to St. Stephen. Very cool. Hope you enjoyed the little trip down there and just have fun. So we're going to let Pikachu sit back for the time being. Remove the Picandium Z. Let's give it to Zygarde. Alright, can we quickly escape out of here? We don't have Dig. Oh, man! No! No! Zell! You've been paralyzed. I dropped it. How did I drop a thermometer? Or a thermometer? Which is not at all how it is pronounced. Now, I wonder if I have an escape rope, because I just want to kind of burn out of here as soon as possible. There we go. I'll feed these guys off camera so I don't have to waste your time. Let us check for an escape rope. Rotom's power effect wore off. No, we're good. Alright, we got another Roto Lotto item first of all. I want to end off soon. I gotta get ready to go catch a bus for some Pokemon Go action. I gotta reload my Pokeballs and stuff. And maybe add some more candies, because the events are done so far for Pokemon Go, so they did have a bunch of specific species appearing all the time, but I want some of the more basic species. I need the candies. Alright, escape rope, where are you at? I don't think you're in the medicine pocket. I hope we have one. Hope I'm not wasting time. There it is. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm going to head over to that little trailer thing near Route something on Ula Ula Island and see if something about Zygarde can be done. It is right over here, I believe. Yep. Alright. Oh, and there's the Lake of the Moon, too. I should go check that out at some point. But, yeah, so once we're done this, the next video coming up tomorrow, the live stream is going to be some more Pokemon Ultra Sun at about the same time, 10 o'clock a.m. Atlantic time. We're going to be going into the Team Rainbow Rocket story. So you're the one who caught the Zygarde that appeared in Resolution Cave, champion. We were also able to catch a Zygarde. 2 Zygarde? Correct, 2 Zygarde. The Zygarde you fought and captured in Resolution Cave is in its 50% form, and the Zygarde that we found is in what's known as its 10% form. That's right, 50% and 10%. Zygarde can use various forms depending on the situation. It's quite a unique Pokemon, don't you agree? If you're interested, I'll give you the Zygarde we caught. You can combine the two to see what will happen, but only if you can beat me. I'm not ready yet. We'll wait and do this later. No problem, come when you're ready. Because we're pretty much over time as it is. Oh, we'll heal up at the Pokemon Center, Rotom. Don't worry, you worry. Alright, but that is going to be a wrap. I will now hit that save button. That is it for today's live stream of Pokemon Ultra Sun. Coming up in about 8 hours time, let's say. Oh, no, wait, about 7 hours time. I'm going to aim for around 6 p.m. Atlantic time, so 7 hours from now, I just said. We'll be doing some Pokemon TCG online, so if you guys want to come back and check that out, you're welcome to do so. I'll be setting up a schedule for that one as soon as this video is done, and I can do so. So just stay tuned for that. But with that, I want to say thanks to everybody who was checking out the stream today, everyone who was chatting in the chat and giving some ideas and feedback. I'm going to think about the idea of getting a P.O. box set up, so you guys can start sending stuff to me if you like. Not that I'm asking for stuff, but if you want to send stuff I can show off on the channel, that's something we can look into. And I don't think there's really much more else to say. That's going to be a wrap for today. So thanks again for watching, folks. If you want to see some more videos, you can subscribe to the channel, check out the content on there, and check out some of the links during the outro once this video is done processing, and find out some more amazing Pokemon adventures going on here on the Professor Chaz channel. With all that, it is now time to sign off. Thank you once again for watching, folks. Professor Chaz is signing off, and I will catch you next time. Have yourselves a good day until later on for Pokemon TCG Online.